Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name's Born Lucky and welcome to my Let's Play of Battlefleet Gothic Armada. Now, I've always been a big fan of Warhammer 40k. I got started in college with my friend Danny. And at the time, I was playing Tal. So if any of y'all know anything about Warhammer 40k, you know I probably lost a lot of matches, but I had a lot of fun with it. Eventually, he got me into Battlefleet Gothic. Now, Battlefleet Gothic is the Space Battles version of the tabletop miniatures game for Warhammer 40k. And you would pilot around and be in control of these massive ships that would be 5 kilometers in length and have hundreds of thousands of people on them. And it was really cool and it was a lot of fun. But the thing was that it had a lot of complicated rules and not a whole lot of people played it. So whenever this game came out, I had to get it. And so now we're going to be doing a Let's Play. Now I've played this game a little bit before, so I kind of know what happens in the beginning, but I haven't gotten too far. I think I've only gotten to turn 7 or 8, and there's a lot of turns in the game. So we're going to do the campaign from the beginning, and I'm going to do it on normal. I'm going to go through the tutorial simply because it's there, and I kind of want y'all to get an eyes-on view of everything that's going on. Basically, you're an admiral in the Imperial Navy, and it's your job.
For 10,000 years, the Imperium of Man has endured under the rule of the immortal Emperor. The worlds of man are scattered across the galaxy, threatened by savage aliens, heretics who defy the Emperor's will, and horrors lurking upon forgotten worlds. It is a time of endless war, selfless heroism, and blackest infamy.
I see fortresses in the stars. A circle of 6, but they sleep yet and must be awakened. Ride upon the storms of chaos. Gather your rivals around you. Send discord and terror throughout 1,000 worlds. Abaddon the Despoiler, War Master of Chaos. You speak in meaningless riddles. What are the fortresses in the stars? Answer me or die now! Stop this foolishness. I have consorted with creatures far more powerful than you. Speak, crone, but I will remember your insolence. Seek the hand of darkness. Take the eye of night. With these, the citadels will be yours to command. A chorus of 1 billion throats will cry your name in fear and hatred. The stars themselves will run red with blood. If you have the courage for it. War Master.
Okay, so if you ever wanted a brief introduction to the Warhammer 40k universe, that was pretty much it, and it was a really good job of it. So, like I was saying earlier, you play an admiral in the Imperial Navy.
Captain Spire, Data Log Alpha. Battlefleet Command has lost contact with Orbital Station Aleph in the Naxos system. I'm on my way to investigate.
Sir, we're approaching the location of Orbital Station Aleph.
Captain, the station is surrounded by an asteroid field. I have calculated the best approach for us to pass through it safely.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, so that was Admiral Spire, or he's captain right now, but he'll be admiral here in a few minutes, and that's the main character you're going to play as. As the captain in the Imperial Navy, he is in charge of a ship that's called the Dauntless Light Cruiser, and that cruiser has 65,000 people on it, and it's about 1.5 kilometers in length, just to give you an idea of the scale. So this ship right here is 1.5 kilometers long. What we're doing now is, this is the battlefield that we're going to be playing as, and I love a good space combat game. So the fact that, yeah, it doesn't have 3 dimensions, but this game stays so true to the original tabletop game that I just love it. And whenever I got involved in this game, I instantly fell in love, and I had to do a let's play of it. So what
There's
happens?
An active minefield directly ahead, Captain. We must maneuver quickly, or it is likely the ship will be damaged.
All available power to the plasma thrusters. We're going to execute a high-energy turn.
Acquiring new vector!
There we go. So one of the cool things about this game is that as you
High
progress,
energy turn successful, Captain. The thrusters are already recharging.
Helm, resume our course to the orbital station.
your ships will level up, and you'll be able to increase their capabilities by upgrading their crew, to equipping them with new items and things like that. So I'm really enjoying this game. Let's see here.
Captain, our auger arrays indicate that the orbital station is heavily damaged. I suggest we move in closer to discover what happened here.
Ship ready!
Let's see here.
Captain, we can reach the station faster by pushing the engine status to all ahead full.
Okay.
Engines to maximum!
I love the graphics in this game. This was built in the Unreal 4 engine, and you can just see, if you look around here, just how beautiful it is. They did a lot of good things with this game, and I really enjoy it. It looks amazing. Like I said before, I'm a huge fan of space combat, and even though this game doesn't have 3 dimensions, it's just played on the 2 dimensions that you see, it does a really good job with what it has. I mean, you have to take into account facing, you have to the best way to fight your enemies is sometimes you got to get behind them, and sometimes you got to try and cripple their ship systems by targeting specific areas of the ship, and so it's really fun. And there's a lot of tactical depth in this game.
It seems like the station has been attacked recently. The enemy may still be lurking around.
Sir, I recommend dispatching some of the ship's armsmen to board Orbital Station Aleph and report on what they find. Your orders.
Yeah, this couldn't possibly go wrong.
Boarding parties underway, Captain.
God, I'd hate
We're
to be
seeing
the girl
several
guards in the
weapon
entire
impacts and signs of
Navy.
explosions on the bulkheads. We've found the command center, sir. This place is a mess. It's full of bodies. The station's command crew. They're all dead.
Act cautiously, Sergeant. I have a bad feeling about this.
Sir, we found a survivor. Sir, the station is a trap. We're under attack by traitor forces.
Oh, that's not good.
Captain, a defense platform on the station has activated and is targeting our vessel. Broadside macro cannons ready to fire on your order, sir.
Yeah, shoot back. That's a good idea. It's generally a good idea whenever you're getting shot at to shoot back. So what I'm firing right now are the macro cannons, and they're basically kind of like the M16 of the Imperial Navy. Every ship has macro cannons, and basically they fire under the concept of shoot a lot of bullets and try to fill as much square meters of space as they possibly can with lethal fire, and eventually you'll hit something. They're not very accurate, but the fact is that they have a pretty good high rate of fire, and they fire a lot of rounds, especially once you get on the bigger ships. The Dauntless Light Cruiser only fires like 4 or 5 rounds at any point in time, but they can fire a lot of them.
Target destroyed, Captain. We blew it to pieces.
Oh, you sure about that? I didn't know that.
Sir, I'm picking up some strange signals in the nearby gas cloud.
Ship ready!
Sir, the signals. They're Iconoclast destroyers.
Chaos ships. This sector is a long way from the Eye of Terror. What could they be after here?
Whatever their reasons, Captain, these heretics must be destroyed at once!
Yep.
Captain,
Destroy
consulting
the
the ship's
heretics.
cogitators and
Destroy
machine
the ship's
spirit
heretics.
can help guide you in making tactical decisions in battle.
Okay, so you see this bar right here, this blue bar? That represents my ship's void shields, and basically while they're up, my ship can't take any kind of damage from any physical weaponry. So
Master Gunner,
as I take
we
damage,
need to direct additional
it
power to
slowly
the
starts
targeting
going down.
cogitators to increase our weaponry's accuracy.
Yes, Admiral.
Yeah, let me do this really quick.
At your command.
There we go. So, while that shield's up, I can't take any damage. So, the point of the game is you want to try and find a way to get your enemy ship's void shields down as quickly as possible and deal as much damage to their hull as possible in a short amount of time. Because once they're down, they're going to constantly be regenerating. And you really don't want to have to deal with fighting...
Execute high energy turn!
...these ships while their void shields keep coming back up, because while they're up they can do things like initiate emergency repairs and start repairing their hull, and that just makes these fights go very long and it gets really annoying. Luckily we're only fighting a couple of what's basically considered a frigate, so we can take them out pretty easily. I do have a fire on board, which once I have a fire on board it's really annoying because it constantly damages my hull regardless of what my void shield strength is. But it's not going to be enough to stop me in this fight.
Well done, crew.
Captain, the auger arrays are reporting more enemy signals. Many more.
A gigantic chaos fleet. There's no way we could survive fighting them head-on.
Oh,
Contact the High Command immediately.
Unable to
because I
do
got a
so,
whole bunch of
Captain.
things going
All
on. I'm rendering
communications are
videos
jammed.
and I'm playing games and I'm shooting more videos, so I might have to reshoot this video.
We could risk an emergency warp jump.
It's risky to engage the warp engines this close to the star's gravitational field. But the Chaos Fleet has us boxed in! Sir, we don't have any other options!
So, what I'm doing is I'm making a blind jump in the
Oh,
warp.
eternal God Emperor.
If you know anything about Warhammer 40k, you know how dangerous that is. The warp is basically the realm of the immaterium. It's where emotions rule rather than like physics that we take for granted. It's the realm of chaos gods and demons, and to make a blind jump into the warp is kind of like jumping out of an airplane and hoping that you can catch a parachute on the way down. It's not a really good thing. It looks like my computer's having some issues. Okay, there we go. Good. Yay! Alright, so we saw that my Dauntless Light Cruiser leveled up, so I'm going to be able to afford some upgrades for that here in a bit. And as you can see here, this is the experience bar for Admiral Spire, and as that experience bar goes up, that'll allow me to access more ships and higher quality ships and more advanced ships and larger ships as time goes on. So I'm going to go ahead and call it quits right there, simply because, frankly, I'm trying to render videos right now at the same time as I'm trying to shoot more videos, and that might be pushing my machine just a little bit too much. So I'm going to go ahead and call it quits right there. I am going to post this video, though, and I will do a second part of it, and I'm hoping to go ahead and do the entire campaign. So stay tuned for more Let's Plays of Space Marines, and if you're interested, I did a Let's Play earlier of Alien Isolation, and that's going to have a link down in the description below. So click that. If you liked what you saw here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time.